Hi guys, in today's video we would like to start off by telling you about the crocodile. Since there are only 4 main species of crocodile in Africa, we are going to cover all 4 to give you the best information and new knowledge as possible. Up first, the Nile crocodile. But first, if you like what we do, don't forget to give us that thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. The Nile crocodile, or Latin name Crocodilus porosus. This Nile crocodile is the largest freshwater crocodile in the world, weighing up to 1,000 kilograms. The Nile crocodile's lifespan is between 70 to 100 years old. Its swimming speed is 32 kilometers per hour, running speed 45 kilometers per hour, and the Nile crocodile is able to jump out the water to the length of their entire body. The male Nile crocodiles are a lot larger than the females, measuring in at about 4.2 meters and the female slightly over 3.5 meters. Most people don't know there are 4 species of crocodiles in Africa, namely the Slender Snout Crocodile, the West African Crocodile, the Dwarf Crocodile, and of course, the Nile Crocodile. Crocodiles have a 4-chambered heart, which allows them to equalize the pressure during long dives in deep water. Most crocodiles can go underwater for a span of 30 minutes, and if they are threatened, they can slow down their heart rate and be able to stay under the water for as long as 2 hours. People often say that crocodiles wait for a carcass to decompose so that they can tear pieces of flesh off to eat. However, this is not the case. Crocodiles normally suffocate their prey in the water by doing a death roll, and this forces water into the prey's lungs and the prey ends up drowning faster. Nile crocodiles lay about 40 to 60 eggs. An incubation period for these eggs are between 2.5 to 3 months. Both the male and female crocodiles have been reported helping the babies hatch by cracking open the eggs between their tongue and upper palate. Most crocodiles are very social animals, yet sometimes there is cases of cannibalism between older crocodiles and the younglings. Up next, the West African Crocodile. The West African crocodile, Crocodilus citrus, also known as the desert crocodile, is often confused with the Nile crocodile. The West African crocodile inhabits most of the West and Central Africa, normally inhabiting forested regions. In some cases, they have adapted to the desert areas by aestivading during the driest periods. Aestivading meaning hibernating, but during hot periods instead of cold. And these desert crocodiles gather in gueltas, water channels, or where water gathers, especially in the desert after it has rained. Often the desert crocodiles come into contact with other crocodile species, but it seems as though they have a habitat segregation but occupy the same place. Their habitats sometimes overlap each other. While the desert crocodiles like lagoons, the Nile crocodile likes running rivers. The West African crocodile seems to be smaller, typically 1 to 2 meters to maximum 3.4 meters in length. West African crocodiles are a lot less aggressive than the Nile crocodiles and usually do not attack humans. In ancient Egyptian times, the Egyptian people worshipped Sobek. Sobek was a god in association with fertility. Now, the West African crocodile is not found in Egypt. However, recently mummified crocodiles have been discovered in West Africa. Therefore, we believe that the West African crocodile once did live in Egypt. Up next, the Dwarf Crocodile. The Dwarf Crocodile, or Ostolamus tetraspis, is often known by 3 names. Bony crocodile, broad-snouted crocodile, or the African dwarf crocodile. The dwarf crocodile lives in tropical forests of Western Africa, usually living in shallows of streams and swamps. Dwarf crocodiles hunt at night and spend their days in the streamside burrows. They have strong jaws and sharp teeth and are incredible hunters. They hunt insects and small prey when they are babies, and as they get older, hunt amphibians, small prey, and normally swallow their prey whole. There are 3 genetically recognized subspecies to the dwarf crocodile species which live in their own population. A 4th has been discovered, the Afzeli, and is being studied further. Dwarf crocodiles are normally found in heavy forested areas, living in swamps and shallow streams. They are very terrestrial, avoid deep water, and will run and hide in their burrow if threatened. Dwarf crocodiles can live up to 100 years old and have been listed as vulnerable. The dwarf crocodile is a small species, not longer than 1.9 meters and weighing 80 kilograms, making it the smallest crocodile. Yet the curvius dwarf caiman, a subspecies of the dwarf crocodile, is smaller at a maximum length of 1.7 meters, whereas the Congo dwarf crocodile is recognized as a species and is the smallest crocodile to the crocodilian species, only growing 1.2 meters. And last up, the slender-nosed crocodile. The slender-snouted crocodile, or mercy stops, is native to sub-Saharan Africa. The slender-snouted and the Central African slender-snouted crocodile are two species found in West Africa who prefer to live in high vegetative water to hide from prey. There are medium-sized crocodiles who are slightly smaller than the Nile crocodile. Adults reach 2 meters in length but have known to reach 4.2 meters. They weigh between 125 to 300 kilograms. They are shy and they are normally never seen together unless the breeding season begins. The slender-snouted crocodiles normally lay between 12 to 30 eggs right on the bank of the river and normally 20 centimeters deep and roughly a meter wide. The incubation period vary between 80 to 100 days. Once the eggs hatch, the babies make a chirping noise and the mother will come to tear open the nest. The sex is normally determined by the period of incubation. Longer incubation is normally a female and shorter incubation periods is normally a male. The babies are precocious and mimic the parents. They're born with sharp teeth to protect themselves. The slender-snouted crocodiles have sensory pits or integumentary sense organs that cover the head and their papillae. They have great eyesight, hearing and smell. They have been classified as vulnerable as only at the most there are 20,000 slender-snouted crocodiles last recorded in the wild. The Ivory Coast has started a captive breeding program to increase their numbers.